Hi, you're with me here at the Star Studio V. I'm Daphne Eiking and we're here to talk more about the Estee Lauder Model Search 2009, and we have a very special guest with us to speak more about this. He is none other than Andrew Tan from Andrew's Models, who's going to speak more about the search for the perfect model, and of course he's going to be one of our panel of judges. Hello, how are you feeling today?
I'm fine, thank you, Daphne.
Okay, you've been around with Estee Lauder Model Search since they first started 3 years ago.
Yes.
It's the third year already. So you've probably, and of course you've been in this line for so many years already. Now, what qualities should a model have? Is it just about having the long legs and beautiful skin?
Not exactly. Basically, you know, it depends. It's you call it the X factor. There's something about a girl that you see that she may be different from the rest, but she may be able to have potential in the industry, and she doesn't need to be tall, nor she for someone who asks, oh, she needs to be tall to be a model, but it's not a necessity. It's basically it's an X factor that you look into a girl and say, hey, she's got that thing that we can groom her into a model.
Of course, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You might think that this lady has what it takes to be a model, and some other might prefer the more conventional look of a model, where it's just the long hair, lanky long legs and stuff like that, whereas some people prefer if the bone structures just differs from the norm that you normally see on the runway. What is your 2 cents worth with regards to this?
Well,
the X factor is still a...
As far as modeling is concerned, you know, every model would be categorized into a different field. Maybe for this particular model, she would be good for runway, just runway, and probably this model should be particularly good for runway and photography. And then you have models that would be suitable just for body parts modeling. It may be her hair, it may be just her hands, her feet. You know, it depends. So we've got different category of modeling for a particular model. You know, so it's not something that someone who wants to try modeling, it means that it depends. You know, we would have to tell them as agents. We would have to tell them, well, as far as you are concerned, I think you'll be good for this category of modeling. So this is the category of modeling that we should channel you through. For this particular model, we would tell her, you are good for this category of modeling.
Because I think everyone just thinks it's about catwalk.
Yeah, but it is not, you know, because not everybody could, not every model or someone who walks in through our doors and say, hey, I want to be a model, I like to do fashion shows, it doesn't work that way. We would tell her that, you know, you are basically not suitable for catwalk modeling, but you would be good for photography modeling only. You'll be good for the commercial area of modeling. So, you know.
Okay, you mentioned body earlier on, body parts. I'm just zooming into that. There was a big hoo-ha a few years back with regards to size 0. What's your take on that? I mean, they had to be just, you know, those slim, small girls, but...
Basically, I think that is totally blown out of proportion because, you know, it's an individual, you know, a girl, there's no such thing as size 0 right now. There is, because in
thank goodness for that.
Because in modeling, basically a client would say, hey, I would like you to send, as agents, a client's request would be, I would like you to send a model who is of this nature, who qualifies for the job that we are looking for. Then we'll look through our folders and see which model would be suitable. So it's nothing to do with a size 0 model. No, there's no such thing. Unless a client says, no, I need a girl who's slim, who is able to wear a size of this for this outfit, then we would, you know, look for a girl that's suitable for that, you know.
Speaking of suitable, what is Estee Lauder Model Search looking for in a model? Because it's you know, it differs. Estee Lauder presents confidence, elegance.
I think Estee Lauder Model Search, what they're looking for, it's someone that would be, it's approachable, and that it's able to, you know, be very welcoming. It's an Estee Lauder model that says, hey, you know, welcome to Estee Lauder.
So it's very approachable, very personable. We don't want someone who's just going out and pouting out like that, right? So that's not the Estee Lauder model that we're looking for.
Estee Lauder is very different, and it's a model that's approachable.
Okay, so we're looking for the approachable model here for the Estee Lauder Model Search 2009. Now we're going to take a quick break here on the show, and we'll be back with Andrew to talk more about the model search, and we're going to grill him with some more interesting questions. See you in a bit.
Hi, I'm Naz.
And I'm Daphne.
The Estee Lauder Model Search is back.
Do you aspire to be a model?
Do you have what it takes to strut your stuff down the catwalk?
If you have the looks, the poise, the elegance, and a big dream, beauty spreads in top fashion magazine,
Fame and fortune awaits you. It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
log on to www.esteelaudermodelsearch.com.my for more information.
Stay tuned for the biggest event of the year. Hi and welcome back. We are still with Andrew Tan from Andrew's Model to speak more about the Estee Lauder Model Search 2009. Andrew, I want to ask you, what would, how far can a model go in this, in her career, his or her career?
I think for how far, I think it depends. You know, it depends on the particular model itself,
Okay.
and how far he or she maintains, you know,
Themselves.
They could reach up to, like, you know, modeling could go even right up to about 30 plus. Even
On the runway?
Yes. It depending on the model themselves, you know. If he or she maintains herself, it works out, you know, the benefit of clients and designers that will say, you know, he or she is still there, and I would like to use them.
Hats off to Tunku Azura, for example.
Example, yes.
Yeah, and one thing great about the Estee Lauder Model Search is they have two categories. So it's not just for the younger ones, but there's also for the more, you know, for older than. You'd like to tell the viewers more about this?
I think it's quite exciting because you know both categories with a difference in terms of an age group where where Estee Lauder is searching for. That makes it all exciting. As you can see in the runways of Paris, Milan, New York right now, they've called in the veteran models to guest in some of the shows. So it's a new thing altogether. So with Estee Lauder having this, not forgetting of the ladies of those age, makes it all exciting, because, you know, like last year we have one of the winners. You know, she's beautiful and she's on the second category of that search, and I think she's amazing. She's maintained herself, you know, very well, and I think that makes it all exciting for the search.
I think something that's very exciting is that we're going to have another guest later on, and most models, they branch out to not just you know, sticking with modeling. They go out being actresses or hosts, DJs for some. It's quite interesting. So it's the lifespan is actually, you've got to be a Jill of all trades, basically.
Exactly. It's just that you need to know. There must be a plan. A model is just not a model. She needs a plan, so she could do more than modeling. Right after she's done with modeling, she could go to different areas of the entertainment industry. So it depends.
Now, after saying all this, you were saying how important the person must have that X factor. But I'm sure there's a lot of applicants out there just dying to take part in this. So what is your advice for those who, you know, they don't feel they have the Kate Moss look, for instance, or the Amber Chia look, but they still want to do it? What's your advice?
I would think challenge yourself, go for it. You know, be confident and submit yourself to the search. You know, and you may never know, because you may be the winner.
You might be the winner, so you never know until you try it out for yourself. And Andrew, what can we do to promote our local scene here in the modeling world?
I think basically. It's important for agencies, when they take on models or potential models who wants to come to be signed on, I think they need to make sure that they are able to see through that particular, I would say, talent for now, before going into the professionalism of modeling, and then groom her right, or you know, and see that she'll be able to put together something that could bring out of that model, you know. And then I think to improve modeling, it starts from the agency itself, and from there, you know, it begins.
Okay, well, I was going to ask you just one final question, but we're running out of time. So perhaps you'd like to once again tell our viewers at home why they should, or if they know anyone out there, 29 below and 30 above, who would like to join this model search.
I think I think everyone out there should give themselves an opportunity, or if they think that they have anyone who they find that has potential, to go and submit themselves for the search, And I think from there, you never know, we have a big star.
All right, well, thank you so much, Andrew.
Much,
now we're going to take another quick break here, and after this we're going to have Amber Chia, a very, she's an international model now. She's not just famous here in Malaysia, but she's going overseas. We're going to speak to her, and we're going to get it from the horse's mouth itself, just how difficult modeling can be, so stay tuned.